Are you a creative thinker? Good, because it's time to think outside the box in the Ideate stage. In this stage, everyone on your team shares ideas to solve this problem. It's important to share the wild and crazy ideas as well as the practical ideas that you know could work. Before you share ideas, take a few minutes to review what your team identified as takeaways, or the things you want your final solution to do. The design team has already identified that their perfect solution will discourage phone use, prevent students from wanting to check their phone, make sure students feel safe knowing where their phone is, prevent cell phone noise, and keep students from using their phone for non-class related activity. The designers then focus on one takeaway at a time and list all of the possible ways to meet that need. So, in order to discourage phone use, what if there was a punishment for using a phone, like it's taken away and kept on the teacher's desk? Or the student is banned from bringing their phone for a week. Maybe a parent has to come get the phone if it's confiscated. What if the teacher immediately Skypes or FaceTimes the student's mom if he's caught using his phone when he shouldn't be? Or what if the teacher randomly turns the lights off in the room so she can quickly see when someone is using a phone? What about rewards or positive encouragement for not using their phone? There could be the option of checking the phone in with a teacher. Could they get a participation point for this? Or what if it's a requirement that their phone is turned off and does not get turned back on? Maybe if all classwork gets done on time, the students have a few minutes at the end of class to be on their phone. We could make it obvious if they do check their phone, like use an alarm, freeze their phone, make a cell phone dead zone, require students to store their phone in a place where they can't access it during class. Maybe the classroom is rearranged so we sit in chairs in a semicircle away from the desk so no one is able to hide their phone under the desk. What if students who are caught using their phone get school or class chores? Maybe there is a whole class punishment for violations. This could create peer pressure so everyone wants to follow the rules. Maybe students could earn the right to use an outlet to charge their phone. Maybe there's a cell phone etiquette class that is not just punishment but awareness on problems phones cause. To prevent students from wanting to check their phone, motivate students to stay on task, maybe with hands-on activities or group work to provide that social interaction. What if there's timed classwork so there's a disadvantage to taking time to look at a phone? Or other activities to do during downtime, like after a quiz, what if there were games or other social activities? To make sure students feel safe knowing where their phone is, phones can be seen, like on their desk, or in an easily visible spot in the classroom. What if there is a specific storage area, or a classroom locker? And what if the phone is within reach and ready for use? To prevent cell phone noise, require cell phones are turned off before class begins. The teacher checks the phone. There's a noise-proof sleeve that students put their phone in and they can keep it on their desk. The phone is taken away if it makes any noise. The teacher could be permitted to view the student's cell phone if it makes a sound. To keep students from using their phone for non-class related activity, block specific websites and apps. Require that screens are visible to the teacher so students can't text or play games when they should be researching something. What if phones were used to submit answers to the teacher's questions? If they show up on a larger screen, the teacher can see who is paying attention and make sure students are using their phone for class, not other activities. What if students work in groups where they're supposed to use the phone, but only one team member is allowed to have the phone, so the whole group is affected if the team member is off task? The team came up with so many ideas. Some of them might be too wild to happen, but it helps others think of more creative solutions. Ideating helps the team quickly see all of the ways they could solve their problem. They will then take a look back at their how might we question and their empathy map to make sure they know which ideas will best meet the needs of their user. They will combine a few of these ideas or edit them to create design concepts or concise ideas. Ideating helps you find creative solutions to solve your problem and meet your users' needs. Where will your creative ideas lead you?